Hi guys, it's been forever. Chit chat with me as I get ready for my solo trip to Europe. It's been forever since I posted a video. I had so many things to edit and so many things to post, but sometimes I just don't have the energy for it, really. I just don't feel like. Anyway, so I had something I wanted to share with you. It's like, health stuff, working and life lately, really, just little chat. I hope you are doing okay. Anyway, so as we go along, I will just be talking in and out of it. So just pardon me. Anyway, so just this journey is about something I planned long ago with one of my friends. It's been over 15 years since I met a friend of mine. We used to live in Ghana. When I was around 19 years old, I had my son. I got pregnant. And in between so many things in and out, this girl helped me throughout, a lot. She was there, always for me. She was one of the girls who, never judged. We're all very young and just doing our things and life happens. So anyway, we've planned this so long. There was some years ago when I tried to look for her. I was in Ghana then, and I was told she traveled to Europe. She was in Belgium. She still lives in Belgium. And so since I got to the UK, I've been in the UK, almost 8 years now, and we've been planning forever to meet. And she's applied for a few visas, just like me. When I wanted to come here, they declined and all that. She applied for a visa and they declined her about a few times. So we decided this time, well, I have been in the UK for a while and I now have my citizenship. I'm now a British citizen. That means I have a British passport. So to make the whole journey easier and stressful, I decided to go and visit her, because in that way I will not apply for any visas and there will not be any stress of getting visas and stuff. So I gathered the strength and we planned this, and I have some annual leave, about 2 weeks, but then this journey is going to be a very short one. I'm just packing for about a few days basically, but look at the amount of things I'm packing for that very short journey. Anyway, we planned so much to meet. Even though it's a very short one, I know it's going to be a very good reunion, which has been long awaiting. This is just going to be the first part of this video, because I have about 2 or 3 parts where I'm going to show you where we met and things that we did and all that has happened in between. So I hope you do enjoy today's video. Anyway, as I continue to talk about us, I went to meet my friend and we had a really good time. Anyway, I'll share that in between this video. And also something, from about a year ago, anytime I post a video, some people do maybe see, some don't see. Anyway, there is this thing I've got that sometimes it just, draws me down. I feel a bit sometimes very tired and it's like sometimes depressed, really, basically. So I got a year ago, I got diagnosed with this thing called thyroid cyst. If I talk, anytime I turn my face around and I talk, have a really look at my neck. Inside on my neck, the front side, where like it looked like an Adam apple. Actually, if I don't tell you, you won't actually see it, but it is that. So when you touch it, it feels like a very small lump. But then when you move your neck around and you can see it there, as I'm turning my head, if I ever put my head straight for you to see, you will see there is a small lump in there, which is a cyst. They haven't had any test done on it yet, so we don't know if it is. Hopefully not. It's not cancerous or anything. I was reading a lot about it, and they said it happens often between from the ages of around maybe mid-20s to about early 30s. There, quite a lot of women do have this. They do develop this thyroid cyst thing, which they said often is not cancerous. And when I went to, I had this going on and off. It was one time, I don't know, I was just doing something and then I realized it was smaller than this actually. I realized there was something tiny bit there, and then it started developing and developing. I think at the moment it seems to be at the same size. It's not going anything much. So when I went to, I finally got an appointment to see the doctor, which took about a year to see them. Anyway, and then they did had an examination, and then later on they booked another appointment again for me to go and see the specialist in Oxford, where I went, and then they did what is called, I think that was a scan. So the scan showed and confirmed it is that was where they diagnosed a thyroid glossal cyst, which they said is very common. But then I asked if there was any treatment or anything that I could use to get rid of it, and I was told no, there is no treatment to it. The only solution to it is like a surgery, you know. It's a very small surgery, incision on your neck where the thing is, where they will take it out. And the whole of my life, I've never ever had any surgeries all my life, you know. So it's one of those things that is in my head every day. And I kept thinking, oh God, you know, I work in a surgical ward. I deal with patients with cancers. They come with so many numerous type of cancers, and they are in pain. I bet nothing compared to, you know, none of their pain is it's mine is not, it doesn't hurt, but what I will say is nothing compared to that, to theirs, because theirs is, you know, very, very life threatening. Some people who they have to go for like chemo treatment and all that, so that is nothing like to do with mine, hopefully not. So I had my test and it confirmed that this is what it is, and so I'm still gathering the courage to go and see if I should contact again and get another appointment and maybe plan ahead, maybe concerning like removing that or something. I feel okay, everything is fine, but you know, this is something to do with your thyroid, you know. That means it has quite a lot affecting your heart, everything. It affects so many things in your body, you know. So every time I'm there, I have this kind of guilt, something telling me, girl, but I don't know, I haven't gotten the courage yet. I don't know if maybe you've experienced something like this before, or you've seen anyone who has it is not a goiter. It is totally different from goiter. Goiter develops very big and it kind of, you know, puffy and all that, but this is totally very different from goiter. It has nothing to do with that at all. So this is totally a different thing, very small. Some of them develop bigger than these and grow by year or beside, but this one has been, at the moment it has grown a little bit, but not much as it is. So anyway, that is the new thing that it's there that I'm battling. I recently came across something similar on Instagram. One of these Instagram influencers, a fitness kind of influencer. The name is Lisa. You might know her. She's English. I think she also had a similar thing. I just popped up on one of her videos and she was talking, and then I saw something like that in her neck. I was like, oh my God, this is the same thing that I have. I saw her. Anyway, I think she has had hers already taken out. So I don't know. Maybe I should also have mine taken out. Or maybe I should just leave it, because it's not really anything much that I would say is kind of scary, but you never know what it will cost later on. Anyway, so still getting myself ready. Anyway, I haven't done myself in a long time. I've had my work going on, and so that is all. Sometimes, you know, as a nurse, now that, you know, your life is kind of living around what you do, your job. So basically I work about 3 days a week. Sometimes some of the, like a week in a month, I work like 4 days. So I do sometimes like a longer shifts, long days rather than nights. Quite a lot of people do nights, but I prefer long days, because when we come back again into my health at the moment, this thyroid thing, I think, started developing some years back, which I actually did not even notice at all until recently. I used to, when I came to the UK, I used to be a carer. I used to work in a care home, like night shifts, about 4 nights, 5 nights in a row, non-stop. And when I was going back a lot about this, I actually realized and find out that people who work a lot of night shift do have these problems. This thyroid gets affected. People have developed thyroid issues, especially, you know, most women, depending on the especially night shift, they do get it a lot. So when you have these thyroid issues and you go again doing a lot of night shifts, it goes to affect your heart, which you do not want, because you know that little pump in your chest, your heart, is what carries the whole of your body along. So you know, we have to be very careful. So that's why I don't do a lot of night shifts. Sometimes I do about maybe one night shift in a week, or maybe 3 night shifts in a month, which sometimes is okay for me. So because of that, you know, it affects my pay a lot, which is okay for me. I don't, you know, life is all not about money. It's about taking good care of yourself first, which I think I'm enjoying. I enjoy my time off and my job and all that. So just taking everything slow, as you know, and as I've told you now. People are battling things, people, you know, going through things that, you know, they never share with you. You think everything is fine. Everybody's got something in this life that is going on, and we just need to take good care of ourselves. And anyway, getting myself ready. As I started, I had no hair. I wanted to visit my friend and haven't done myself in a long time. As I said, I have a time off, so done my hair, done my makeup, and I think I look cute actually. And just before this journey, about a week before this journey, I had my birthday. I'm 36 years old now. Oh my goodness, your girl is growing. It's grown. Anyway, when I first started this channel, I think I was just around my early, maybe first year of 30 or so. I think so, around there. And now look at me. 36 years. Anyway, do I look that? So guys, I'm just almost getting my little self ready and going to meet my partner who is taking me to the bus station. And we are driving from the house to the bus station. It could have been very easier to go to the airport in our own car, but not. Anyway, this is the road. I was lucky to choose a good day, no traffic. So it's been a very long awaited trip. I've been planning this for like a very long time. So let's see how it goes. I don't go messing about. The road is so clear. I'm going to London Heathrow Airport from Bicester, currently going to Oxford to get a bus because my partner can't drive me there. It's quite a very short drive, really, about an hour and maybe 10 minutes, so it's not really worth like driving there. It's better off taking the bus. And so come with me, let's see. I traveled at the end of April. This journey was actually just around the last week of April. Look at the road, it's so empty. I think I traveled on a Thursday also. Yeah, Thursday evening, and it's so nice, so beautiful. The weather has been so gorgeous for April. It looks so good. I managed to film myself at the airport. Look at that, as if I'm some big vlogger. I'm now at the airport. I'm going to the Terminal 2 where I'm going to check in my bags. It's quite really nice there and very bright. No traffic at all. Really good day to travel. I'm doing a little bit of shots. Bags. I hate this part where you have to take off your belts and your things. I have so many things stuck inside my bag, so having to do that is a lot of kind of a mess for me. So the airport is quite really empty. I'm just going to get something to eat and just relax because my flight is not all the way until about 5:50, and I'm here about 2. I arrive here like 2:30, so that's quite a long way to go to go and be boarding the flight. So airport is not that bad. Just going to find something and let's see how it goes. Continuing with our little story of the thyroid thing, I was reading quite a bit about it, and I also found out that it is something that develops when even before you are developed, during like the embryo development stage. So I've been how long have I been on this earth, and it took this long for it to actually show up or develop or even show anything happening. I guess it's one of those things in life when you think you've got it all, everything is so fine, healthy, and I'm okay, everything is fine. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my little vlog, and I'll catch up in the next stage or the next part 2 when I meet my friend.